What is good, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are ordering a sneaker off of every single app in 2022. If you guys don't remember, we did this video 1 year ago where we tested each of the different apps to see how long it would take, as well as how much each sneaker would cost to kind of vary and see which one you guys should go with, which is more trustworthy, and which one is the fastest to get your sneakers. So last time we did Stockx, GOAT, Grailed, and eBay. And if I pull up my list from last video, GOAT got it done in 3 days, the shoe arrived. Grailed had it done in 4 days, Stockx 5 days, and eBay 13 days. So eBay was almost 2 weeks for the sneaker in comparison to the other apps where it was like 3, 4, 5 days. We're gonna see how that changed today, but we added some more apps. We added 3 new apps. So we're gonna do the standard Stockx, GOAT, and eBay. We're not gonna do Grailed this time. All 3 of those first apps have an authentication system in between that the seller ships it to the authenticator and the authenticator ships it to you. Now the authenticator works for either eBay, Stockx, GOAT. But the 3 new apps that we added are 1, Poshmark, number 2, Kicks on Fire, number 3, OfferUp. Now with OfferUp, we actually did an in-person meetup. Nick went and picked the sneakers up in person so we can see how that experience is as well. So let's cut to the clip of us talking about all these shoes and stuff. We're buying them from the apps, showing you the experience on the apps. Let's go. All right, guys, so we're gonna start off with the staple of kind of the sneaker world, which I think is Stockx. Now, I think that's kind of like the name that you think of when you're comparing prices to things, and I think it's fair because so many people use it. Now, a lot of people have their issues with them. A lot of people have their gripes with them, with fake shoes going through and all this, and a lot of these apps have had these issues, so we're gonna see if we run into any of those issues in 2022. So what I'm gonna do is go for a shoe that's kind of like on the more inexpensive side, like a Nike Dunk. I think is what's gonna be good. There's only certain shoes you can get off of all these apps, but on Stockx you can get pretty much everything. But some of them, like eBay, it has to be a certain shoe. So we're gonna come through. We're gonna just pick a Dunk, probably one that came out recently. There's so many that come out that it's like, is it that big of a deal? Let's see, something that's not crazy expensive because we're about to buy a bunch of them. All right, so I'm thinking we go for the Nike Dunk Low Goldenrod. So those are like they're like $60 over retail, and it's one of the things pretty accessible. If you guys are gonna buy it, this is kind of the experience that you'll get. So with Stockx, we've talked about it before, but if you haven't seen, they basically have their pricing set up where you can go buy, or you can place a bid and try to get it for a lower price, but it's not guaranteed. But you go ahead and you pick your size up at the top. We're gonna go with the same size on every shoe for this, so I'm thinking probably a size 8.5 is good. I think it's a very universal size, and that is $160. So we're gonna be comparing the pricing on all these. It's $160. This is what you get on your first page. And then the fees come in, which is my gripe because you think you're paying $160, but you're not. So we have $13.66 in sales tax, a $7.20 processing fee, which for them includes processing and verification service, and then a $9.07 shipping fee. So with that, it's a $189.93 for a size 8.5 in the Goldenrod. So we're buying the same size of all these shoes and all the different apps. Now, that's our total. I'm gonna check out right now. All right, order confirmed. It says the seller is allowed 2 business days to ship that to Stockx. I've had that not happened before many times.
2 business weeks.
It takes so long sometimes. It doesn't make sense. We'll see when those come in. Those are usually some of the fastest. Now, where we're starting this off right now, today is Monday, January 17th. So we'll tell you how many days from today when they start coming in. The 17th is where we're starting. All right, so the next app is gonna be the second most popular in my opinion, and that is going to be GOAT. Now, I think a lot of people use GOAT over Stockx because of issues with them taking a long time and then the fees and all that. So a lot of people go to GOAT. Nike Dunk Low Goldenrod. I like the interface of Stockx the best out of all of them for sure, just the homepage and everything. So size 8.5 is gonna be $171. They're $160 before fees. So you can buy the best price, which is gonna be taking a little bit longer. You can do instant, which is already verified and everything, and it's gonna ship. So it'll automatically ship and get you within 2 days, which is gonna be $24 more. Now, for me and I needed them quick, I would say let's do that because you have to wait for the other ones to go to a processing center to be verified and then to you. But we're gonna go with just the cheapest price possible. All right, so after fees, we're looking at $198.80, and that's after everything. $13.50 shipping fee. You have a estimated tax of $14.13 and no processing fee or anything like that. So $198.80. We're gonna swipe to pay. Save $9 by going on Stockx this time around, but we'll see what gets here first. All right, the next one up is going to be eBay. Now, this last time took like 3.5 weeks to get it in. Now, they were just starting to do the authentication, so I think it might be a little bit different now. eBay has this new thing where they have an authenticity guarantee on certain sneakers. That's a mouthful to get out. Authenticity guarantee, basically, it gets verified through their people who are authenticating it, and then it gets shipped to you, just like Stockx, just like GOAT. But last time, it just took a long time to get them. So we're gonna go to this one right here that has authenticity guarantee, and it says estimated delivery January 7th to February 1st. All right, men's 8.5, $178.88 with free shipping. So authenticity guarantee, it says this item is verified by an authenticator before delivery, free for a limited time. Then you get the eBay money back guarantee. All right, so after everything on this, it is $192.74. It says $178.88. Tax is $13.86, brings us to $192.74. And again, the price on this one was more, but there's no authentication fee or anything like that. It's just the tax and the total of the item. But the total of the item was about $18 more than it would be on like Stockx. So we're right in the middle there. It's only $3 more than Stockx, but let's see how long it takes to get in. And there we go, order is in, $192.74. All right, so the next one is gonna be one that we have not done before. Before we did Grailed, but I think that's kind of like been pushed out a little bit, and I don't really use it that much. I think it's used more for clothing rather than sneakers. But a new app called Deadstock is one that, it's not sponsored or anything, it's just one that I've known about, and I know the person who runs it and everything. And they're kind of like an app that's starting to get some traction, and so I wanna see how it works on there. So basically, it's my first time really using it to buy goldenrod. So I have no clue how their services work, if they're holding them. I don't know if there's authentication fees, so we're about to find out in live time together. So Nike Dunk Low Championship Goldenrod. Let's select a size, 8.5, we have it in stock. Best price, $189. So there's no offers that are out on it. And we're gonna come down and see. So $189, shipping fee $13.99, processing fee $5.48, so it brings our total to $208.47. Now, obviously, the higher price of it is gonna bring the price up. It's about $29 more than if it was on Stockx, and that's all dependent on sellers, I believe, on the app. So we're gonna proceed to checkout. $208.47, payment method, it's been flagged by our system. All right, I'm gonna try to email them and get this sorted out, but you guys will see me again if it doesn't work, and I'll check it. Now, unfortunately, I haven't been able to get the Deadstock order to go through. There's some issues with it, and I messaged them, so I'm trying to figure that out, but I don't know if that'll happen in this video. I'm just not sure what's going on. All right, next app is going to be Poshmark. So we're gonna do Nike Dunk Golden. Now with this app, again, there's no verification services. It's all based off of the legitimacy of the person. So we see I have like a size 11, 300 right there. Let's see, 8.5 for $250. We just paid like $2-something, $230, $215, 8.5 at $250. So this person's a verified seller, $250. Let's see how much shipping is. All right, $269.38. There's $20 tax, but free shipping. So I guess that's what the seller offers, is free shipping. So it's a little bit better. Congratulations, your order is complete. So there is another pair. We're at 5 pairs. Now, the last app, I'm trying to figure out what to do, because I could do like Kicks on Fire or Stadium Goods. Now, Stadium Goods is technically in line with GOAT, and they work. I don't know the logistics of that, but like GOAT, I think, owns Stadium Goods, or vice versa. So like shoes come from Stadium Goods from GOAT. So I feel like that's kind of pointless. All right, guys, last app is going to be Kicks on Fire. Now, I've actually never used Kicks on Fire before, but it's kind of, I didn't even know that they did like sneaker sales. So basically, I'm gonna go ahead and just type in Nike Dunk Goldenrod. I pull it up here, and you can see there's a buy now price on the bottom. It has like the date when it released up top. When I go to the buy now, it shows up all the different prices for the sizes and use the men's. So we're gonna go for obviously the 8.5. So the 8.5 is $239.99, which is a lot, it's a good bit more expensive than the other apps. But after all the fees, it is $258.59 as our complete total. So we're gonna go ahead and put that purchase in. And there we go, $258.59. Go ahead, see how long it takes for you to get here. And there is no authentication service for this, I believe. So I believe Kicks on Fire actually has all their sneakers and owns them, rather than having it be like somebody selling them like another user. So I think they own all them, so there won't be that middleman authenticity needed, because they do it already by buying them and authenticating.
Yeah, not this one. I got them from South Lake.
All right. Yeah, that's cool. You want 200?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I'll run that.
So we have the traditional apps. We also have some of the apps that are less traditional, to try those out this time. And in the comments of this video, let me know any of the apps that I did not use that you guys use to buy sneakers, because I asked on Twitter and didn't get many differing responses from the ones that I used. All right, guys, so we're gonna go at this in the order that they arrived and how we got them, to show you guys as far as time goes. We're also gonna let you guys know the prices as we go. We're also gonna authenticate each sneaker at the end of this to make sure they're authentic. Now, I know there's some variations of which apps to trust for the authentication. That's why I don't promote any with the authentication stuff anymore. I kind of just use the apps that I think are okay and are just a little bit of security with legit checking. So out of the 6 sneakers, the fastest one is going to be off of OfferUp. Now, on the OfferUp app, obviously you can either ship them or pick them up. Now, no authentication authentication service. It's based off of the trust of the person that you're buying from. The person that we bought from had a good amount of sales as far as sneakers go, so I had Nick go meet them, and they paid a price of $200 for the sneaker. So this is a size 9.5, $200 flat. That's it, right, Nick?
Yeah, just 200.
200 bucks. So this is an easy meetup. He met him within like a couple hours, picked him up, and he got him instantly. Now, there's no trust in anything with like authentication. You have to kind of look at the shoe, authenticate them yourself, and go from there. You can use apps in person too. So we're gonna open these up. Nick said they look really good. Pull out the pair. Goldenrod size 9.5. Now, $200 is not gonna be a bad price comparison when we compare to all the other ones, and you'll see that. But pretty simple. The Dunks are not like the best quality. I have a comparison pair here in a size 11 that is my own pair, and so I'll be looking at these afterwards. I'm not gonna go too much in detail on everything, but from a glance, they look pretty decent, but I don't think that these are like hugely faked shoes. Actually, they probably are, like all shoes probably. But that's the first one. Instant, pretty much. Couple hours and $200 flat, no tax, no fees, no nothing. Now, the next fastest was actually a surprise. This was from Poshmark. Now, Poshmark does not have an authentication service, and it comes straight to you, so that's kind of how it went. It was 3 days total from the date of order, but the price we paid was $269.38. That's almost $70 more than the in-person meetup, and that's gonna be $70 more than most of the ones we bought off the other app, but that is also the price that is from the seller. That app is not setting the price. So pull these out. These come straight from the person. They have a little bit of nice packaging in here. Not too bad. The box looks like in great condition. The box looks almost too perfect condition, but size 8.5, black goldenrods. Let's pull these out. See, I mean, they look pretty similar to the other pair. Everything looks pretty similar to the other pair, so far so good. This box is just like really perfect, which is weird. But we'll pull these out. Again, we're gonna go through all these pairs, a quick authentication at the end to see, but again, we're gonna have to look into it. They look okay, but I don't know, the box being like really perfect is like odd to me, but they package it really well, so that is the second one, Poshmark. Let's go to the next. I'm gonna have stacks of these, so if you guys need a pair of these, they will be on my website after they're authenticated and everything. All right, Kicks on Fire was the next one, which is one that I like never really I know they're a sneaker website, but I never thought they had a whole app, and I used it. They came in 4 days, which is not bad, but we paid a price of $258.59. $258.59 is kind of expensive. Again, $60 more than we did at the in-person meetup, and no authentication service. So it's essentially the same thing where you're going off of photos, but when you do an in-person meetup, you get to feel the shoes and kind of see them before you get them. So I'm sure all these apps have an authentication guarantee to where like if you think they're not authentic, you can submit a case and try to get your money back. But let's pull these out. Here we go. Another one. Actually, this box is really good as well, so I guess that's just me being weird on the other pair. Size 8.5, same thing, looks good. There's not gonna be anything special to show about these pairs, but they're all looking pretty similar. This one has like a weird lump in it. See that? It's like a weird lump. Brand new, and we're stacking these up. So 4 days. So right there, no authentication service. Now, the last 3 are the authentication service, which includes eBay, Stockx, and Go. You guys will be thoroughly surprised. The results are actually flipped. eBay was just starting last time, and they were starting to do their authentication and really getting in the groove of things. Now they have a lot more sellers, a lot more authentication going on, and this pair from eBay came in 7 days. We paid a price of $192.74. Now that, I think, is solid, because $200 meet in person, you get it instantly. This, you're having an authentication service, which, yes, it's not right 100% of the time. Some of the people have had issues with these apps before, and I'm not gonna deny that, but it is an extra security blanket of somebody checking it over, as well as you can check it over and send a claim if not. So this one comes with eBay authenticity guarantee right there. Meet your soulmates. That's a good one. Let's pull these out. So again, 192 bucks is not a bad price. We got the size 8.5. This one has a sticker on it. Maybe eBay probably put that on there. Let's pull these out. These come with an eBay authentication guarantee little sticker here, or a little tag here, so that if you do go to sell these, you'll have that, and you can actually scan this or something, I believe. Oh, there it goes. So as I did that, a thing popped up and said NFC tag. So this is loading, and it'll pull up in the eBay app and show you authenticity guarantee. It shows the order date, the price, authenticated by SneakerCon. So SneakerCon and eBay merged, and so it showed when the date range was, the average sold price, and the total sold. That's really cool, and I think that's a next level technology that I don't even think Stockx or Goat are doing, that they have that in there. But 7 days, 192 bucks. Good job, eBay. You stepped it up. I know that it takes time to get that stuff to work out. And hold on, I am just seeing something kind of weird. So this is supposed to be a brand new pair. Which pair is this? From Kicks on Fire. And look here, there's like stains. It's a little weird. That's a little weird. The bottoms don't look used. Odd, I just saw that. But let's go to the next one. The next one, actually, it wasn't Flip. Goat was the next one at 9 days. Now, Goat also has a thing where people have shoes in storage lockers and you can get them faster. And Goat also has shoes that are listed through Flight Club that are already authenticated and ready to go, that you can get those within like 2-3 days. But this pair obviously was not, and we paid $198.80. So Goat, decent price, better than doing it in person, but it took 9 days to get them. So a little bit of time. As we pull these out, not much going on. A little bit of bubble packaging there. And then we have the shoe, another one, size 8.5, pull them out. Comes with the Goat sticker and authentication tag. They look just like all the other 6 pairs we have. But these look to be dead stock. I don't really see anything which show on like that pair right there. And let's go to the last one, which is Stockx. Now when it comes to the cheapest price we paid, it is Stockx, $189.93. And that came in 10 days. So it took a little bit longer. These actually are from DHL and they came from overseas. So that happens sometimes with Stockx, which is a little weird to me. Comes with a good bit of bubble wrap. It also comes with a little card here that shows you what you paid, basically a receipt, and $189.93. We paid $13 in sales tax, $7 in processing fee, and $9 in shipping. And the last pair is going to be this one right here, another size 8.5. These come with a Stockx verified tag, which is a new tag now. And I don't know if they changed it to where this QR code actually shows the pair you bought. Before, I think it just showed like, I don't remember. I think it just showed like a website. Yeah, I do that and nothing comes up. A little weird, but it says verified authentic. All claims null and void if tag is removed. Please inspect item. 6 pairs. Let me go through and look pretty like intently on them and see if there's any issues. And then we're gonna authenticate them. Go from there.
I'm doing the stitching on this next pair. Hold on, let me see where it's from. I'm not gonna say where it's from yet, but I'm on my second pair legit checking and the stitching does not look the same.
All right, so we got the results in. Before I show you the results, there are some inconsistencies in 3 of the pairs at least. So this is the first pair here that we got from local meetup. If you can see on the inside, the stitching under the insole where the heel is, it's black stitching. So it's clearly seen that it's black there. On all the other pairs though, it's white like this. If you look inside of here, it's white, just straight up white. The other line is white, so those are different. Then there's a third variation where this has a white stitching on the heel and black stitching and then white again. So it's like there's 3 different pairs in here. So when we look at the results, there's one that needs everything passed actually, besides one has needs more photos for the Kicks on Fire one. So we're gonna have to submit those. But obviously this app is not 100%. And I don't know if they came like that from Nike, but that's really weird because when Nick was doing them, you said most of them are all white.
They pretty much all look the same after the first pair that I did.
Yeah, the first pair is like the black stitching in the heel, which is different. So that's where we stand. I'm gonna submit those last photos and I'll pop in a clip here if something goes wrong on it. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like down below and just be careful on these different apps. Make sure that you're paying attention to it. Even if they have an authentication system, take it into your own hands to go ahead and make sure you look at them as well. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. This is Harrison signing out.